and welcome to Colin's Time to Bake, baking with the Bake Off. So each week I'll be baking whatever the technical bake is on the Great British Bake Off. This week was cherry cake, so I guess we'll just get started. So first off we need our ingredients. Ta-da! Got to put your oven on to 180 degrees. You've got to wash cherries, 200 grams of the glacé. And we can wash over a sieve. And dry them thoroughly with paper towels. You're going to need 5 of them set to the side for later, so just take 5 out and put them to the side. You cut them into quarters. Or use magic. Ta-da! The cherries need to be coated in 2 tablespoons of Self Raisng flour, like so. For the main mix you need 225 grams of Self Raisng flour sieved into a bowl. You now need 175 grams of softened butter, 175 grams of castor sugar, the rind of 1 healthy young lemon. This lemon aspires to be an astronaut, but unfortunately she's going to be using a cake. Don't forget to keep your lemon because you need the juice for later for the icing. You now need 50 grams of ground almonds. And finally, add 3 eggs. Whoop. 1, 2. Then beat well. Now you have to add your cherries and lightly fold them in. Make sure they're evenly distributed. With the cherries evenly distributed throughout the mix, you now need to put it into a pre-greased tin, like so. Ta-da! See? Simples. Simples. I can't believe it says simples. It's time to put it in the oven. It needs to go into the oven for 35 to 40 minutes. So now it's time to make the icing. I just adore this icing. I think it tastes like lemon sherbet. And the main ingredient is for that is because of our lemon that we used before. We need the juice, and we're just going to slice her up and squeeze her in. So you need 175 grams of icing sugar, and then you squeeze in the juice. I don't have a lemon squeezer, so I'm just squeezing a lemon over a sieve to make sure it catches all the pips. And let's hope for the best. That's the juice in there. I use all my lemon, not just the meat on the outside. And you mix it together until you make an icing paste. I broke my camera. I dropped it on the floor, so I'm just going to have to use my phone for the rest of the filming. That's awkward. Look at him, it looks so sad. R.I.P. camera. Cake should be ready now. Let's hope so. Looking tasty. I now have the fun job of flipping it over and hoping it doesn't fall on the floor. Oh. Hey. Ta-da! Oh, she's hot. It's looking quite good. I just need to let it cool for a while before I add the icing, otherwise the icing will just melt all over the shop. That's cool now. Pretty sturdy as well. Not do that again. I need to put the icing on and then add the 5 chopped glassy cherries that you kept behind before and some slivered sliced almonds. Just using my palette knife to try and get it to look all even and whatnot. Yeah. I'd win the technical bake with this one. So there you have it. A nice beautiful cherry cake. But as beautiful as it is on the outside, we all know it's what's inside that counts, so let's cut it open and see how distributed those cherries are. Moment of truth. I'd say that's pretty distributed. And well, it wouldn't be a bake-off without the taste test. It's so warm. So hot. So there you have it, a lovely cherry cake made in the style of the British Bake Off's technical bake this week. Next week I think it's biscuits, so we'll see how we get on with that, so tune in for then. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @ColinShow. On Facebook is facebook.com/ColinsTimeToBake. And there's always YouTube, which you are watching, so you could always just click subscribe and get all the previous bakes as well as my next upcoming ones. My name is Colin, this is Colin's Time to Bake, baking with the Bake Off, and we'll see you next time.